Welcome, folks. Mansfield Franklin about ready to kick off. Franklin is 6-3-3 in second or third place in the league. Mansfield's 2-6-4 maybe. They've been playing well of late. Joined by Tony Salisbury. Super happy. Just a minute in, Tony. You gonna take the wheel?
I'll take the wheel.
Excellent.
I don't want to interrupt your commentary.
No, I don't even know if I have it. You know what to do. What do we got? A goal kick by Franklin. It's a beautiful sunny day, windy on the field, and kind of cool. Aldo to Dylan. Dylan knocking it down. Dylan's coming back to the ball. If you've heard my reports, it's something pretty nice to see. A forward coming back to the ball, receiving back to the net. Cam Eddy with the big throw. Looks like he's got himself a nice haircut, too. And we might just win a corner on that. Oh. Nope. We're going to get the corner on that. Got Ant Salisbury in the goal. Evan Ames at sweeper. Mike Caridi at stopper. And they're the only two back at the minute. And this is the old crash play, Tony.
Mexico, I think this one is.
And Cam Eddy. Good rip. Nice wood on that, but right to the keeper by Danny Rowe. Up front, you got Colin Caridi and Dylan Buchanan, senior captain Colin Caridi. Poked by Scholes, trying to get it to said Colin Caridi. Colin True steals it to Danny Rowe. Danny Rowe brings it back. Scholes all the way back to Evan. Evan trying to cross over to Matty Highland. Aldo comes back from midfield, but Franklin recovers. Poke check. And win some tackles. There's a win. Aldo out to Dylan. Dylan, he's got it himself. He's looking for some space, bringing it to the corner. Pushed out of bounds for the long throw. Something we're familiar with, just setting up for that throw, Tony.
It's a specialty.
And from this side, we'll have Dylan Buchanan because they like Cam Eddy to be in on the head ball. Near post, straight up. Colin True had half of it, and it looks like it's going to be a throw-in from the exact same place. You don't see that often. Ball bounced all the way out of the stadium. Lucky fan Paul Caridi's going to track that down.
The lucky fan.
I bet you he'll give it back, though, yeah, Tony.
It's not something like a baseball like you keep.
Oh, there's Eddie with the head ball, wins it.
Just over.
Over. So from left side to right in the middle, we have Matty Highland on the left, Colin Troop and Peter Aldo in the middle, Danny Rowe on the right mid. One by Mike Caridi, trying to find a forward.
They look like a push in the back.
Aldo wins the foul. And to finish it off, we got Ethan Scholes on right defense and Cam Eddy on left defense. And that's the 11. And that is the same lineup 2 games in a row, I think, Tony.
Yeah, I think that's the way it's come out. Yep.
To Colin True, Danny Rowe, passing it to Colin Caridi.
Forster Franklin to kick it out of bounds.
Nice pressure here.
I'll take as many throw-ins and as corner kicks as we can, Dave. That's usually our opportunity to score.
Aldo over to Dylan. Back over to Danny. Danny trying to fight through, kind of a big boy back there. Lofts it out big time to Ethan, or excuse me, to Evan. Evan popped it up once, and he's going to do it again. Knocks it out of bounds. You see our new camera here, Tony? Can you
New
tell
one.
it's a streamlined? Jack was just up here, Jack O'Neill from Mansfield Cable. It's their
Thank you,
equipment.
Mansfield Cable.
Yeah. Little slimmer profile.
I was going to say, maybe we'll get the corner shots now.
Yeah, maybe it'll tuck around the corner. Yeah, Franklin looking to pass out. Forwards coming back, playing a little defense. Take that. It's going to be a tough ball for the goalie to play. He's got to. Oh, yep. Dylan, a big throw. Cam Eddy drops it in. Come on, boys.
Oh, get that.
Oh, Matty Highland with a contact
Out
with
on
the
the
goalie.
though.
And they'll give it a
The goal
goalie
kick.
kick. But that's some. Seems like when we do get in the penalty area, the ball's bouncing. It's tough to get
Settle
the
it to
shot
get a
off. But we had a couple pokes at it. Sun in the goalie's eyes doesn't help. Aldo flips it over to. Ends up going back to Evan.
Whoa. That's unfortunate when you try to get rid of it and you hit your own player.
Well, Scholes is taking some lumps this year, mostly by the other team. Matty Highland retrieves that. Nice trap, chest. Now he's just going to let it bounce. It's going to one-on-one, probably to the keeper. That wind feels like it's blowing right at us, Tony.
I know the sun's right in my face.
There's a nice win by Colin True and Dylan. Dylan out to Matty. Matty all the way to Colin
Nice
True.
passing right there.
Colin True back a little stiff. Dylan was trying to hang on sides and had to go right to his foot. He couldn't jump first. Aldo wins the head ball, but Franklin recovers. Mike Caridi with a thump. Franklin continues.
Franklin's still with the ball. Gotta get that ball out of there.
He's going to find a seam, Colin True. Long run for Caridi. It's a lung buster. Colin chips it up to Dylan. Dylan's open. My, that was unfortunate. Colin Caridi was racing in the middle.
Hoping to get the ball back to him.
Colin trying to find Matty. Matty does bring it back in. Defense is able to win it. Passing out. Franklin's doing a nice job progressing through their lines. Incorporating the whole team. Good possession by Franklin. And then they end up giving it a whack, and that'll go back to Ann Salisbury. His first touch of the game, I think.
It is.
Straight up to Dylan, who pops it high in the air to Colin. Back to Dylan.
Oh, we got to control that.
Wackadoo. There it
Oh, it's on
is.
there.
Nice job.
Just
Dylan
right.
wins the head ball. Danny Rowe coming hard into the goalie.
Again, Dave, we're in the box a lot to have opportunity to score. We just got to finish now.
Win the one-on-one battles, guys. Hold your guy. Although out to Colin True. Pokes it away, trying to find Dylan. The Panthers figuring out how they want to get up the field. There are some holes, without a doubt. Okay. All right, Dylan lets it run.
Mansfield throw.
Quick subs here. Aiden Steele in for Colin Caridi and Sagar in for Dylan up front. Full 2-for-2 switch out up top. Scholes into Sagar, flips it successfully to Aiden. Aiden
Keep going with it. There you go.
tries to fire Sagar. Seems like they got one more guy in there since they're bringing up a defender. They've got one more guy to mark than we have bodies to mark in the middle. Steele with the pass.
Someone's gonna be there. Back out.
True. Back to Scholes, who's just going to knock it far post. Highland was waiting for a pass a little earlier. Wasn't quite ready for the drive. Aldo straight in, trying to find Steele.
There you go.
Gets run off the ball by their sweeper or their center back.
We're putting a lot of pressure up in that box, Dave. It's nice to see.
Caridi heads out to Sagar. Aldo to Sagar. Matty Highland putting some pressure over there. I think those outside mids are going to have to really be working hard on defense because just don't have the bodies. There's a beautiful ball that Evan was able to push out. Matty knocks it out. Long throw for Franklin.
That's traveling through the box. They get rid of that.
Took 3 times to get it there. Just a dump, but it's going to make the Panthers work. Come on, guys. One-on-one, you got to win those battles. Eddie kicks it off. Franklin. They play a flat back 4, does Franklin, which means with a little possession, you can poke one through for a runner because there's a lot of room behind there. But you got to have a little possession up there to beat it.
Let's go Green. There's an opportunity here. Again, another throw in from Mansfield.
Danny Rowe, back to Ethan. A blooper. Goalie has to go up high over Colin True. You like those driven a little bit more, but the idea of banging into the box is never a wrong one. Had two guys going for it.
Nice win there by Pete.
Caridi in for Sauger. Graham Wells in for Matty Highland, and Robbie Healy in for Danny Rowe. Cam Manny will throw it in again. Looking for a soft spot. There's a nice little place in there to steal. Colin True turns. Takes a shot, makes it to the keeper. Robert Healy comes back. Kicks it out of bounds.
Talk, guys.
Robbie Healy fouled. I think Evan wants to get this one up a little bit more. He could pass it across the field if he wanted to, but I think he's going to probably drive it right to the box.
I agree.
Graham Wells couldn't fight over the back of the right defense to get onto that cross. Defense is very comfortable for the Panthers. Little action between seniors Robbie Healy and Pete Aldo. Healy tried to get the cross through, didn't quite get around on it. It's windy out there. Goalie's got a good leg, though. Oof.
And now goalie's kicking into the wind and with the sun in his face. Take full advantage of it the first half. We got to get more opportunities to score.
Kind of a relief valve. Pass into the goalie. Big ball out. Colin True trying to find a forward. There you got Graham Wells coming in at midi. Dribbles himself out of bounds.
Show them it's the yellow line.
Franklin does a nice job in the back. Very confident ball passers. Up to their forward line, Evan pops it out of bounds. The Franklin has scored the second most goals in the league this year.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, 28 some goals. Big time. Scholes bangs it off midfielder to get throw-in for Ethan Scholes. Scholes straight to Colin True. Aiden Steele out of bounds.
I'm good.
Tony Salisbury going to make a phone call. Dave Elsner Dave Elsner taking over the cam.
Good to be here.
We've got 20 minutes gone. It's 0-0, Mansfield-Franklin. Scholes up to Steele. Graham playing some nice defense, wins the ball to Dillon. Dillon trying to find a seam to Aiden Steele.
Yeah, Graham's had some good shifts recently.
There's
That's
a nice
good
pass. Oh, that's a beauty.
Trouble.
Oh, what a save by Ethan Scholes, who then jammed his leg into the side.
Ouch.
Incredible save. That's a luck we haven't had all year. That was
That works. That inspires the team. When
that was a
someone does
howdy done it moment there.
It's all right.
Sliding.
He's got that left peg will hold up, as they say, right? So
Evan, no problem on that one. Steele. There's a nice spot. A challenge to win the throw in. Sheridan's over there giving instructions to both Rowe and Aldo. We'll see if we can pick out what their adjustment is.
I forgot to look beforehand how Franklin is, where they're at this
6-3-3, which is
Okay.
second or third place in the
That's
division.
what I was going to expect. Yeah, so they've had a strong season. So
Lots of goals, and with the look of their defense, it's hard to believe that they're giving up any goals either. This defense is, they certainly can pass and trap, have a good sense of what they're doing. Robbie Healy working hard, trying to win that ball. Pulls it back to. Scholes runs his man off the ball in the air. The wind pulls it, push it out of bounds. Colin Creedy out for Danny and Peter, which means, okay, they're staying with a one forward. It looks like. Maybe that's what Sheridan wanted. He wanted a fifth midfielder, Dave.
yeah, a little possession in the midfield works. Looks like Dillon might be playing.
Yeah, Dillon. This is the second game in a row he's tried Dillon at halfback.
Mm-hmm.
Aldo to Mike. Mike trying to find Danny.
Yeah, coach
Got a throw here
still
for
trying
Panthers.
to work on the chemistry here for the team. But you know, results the last few games have been consistent, right?
Couple ties, yeah.
3, I think, right? They're working on 3 straight.
Nice win by Cam Eddy. And Salisbury, more of a cross, but he did have to come out and make the save. Would have been a funny bouncer if he had let it bounce. He had to jump into that.
And Tony reads the play well. He knows when he needs to come out and get on that to avoid that exact thing from happening.
It's a nice headache ball for the Panthers defense. Now I got Colin Creedy coming in to finish off the instructions from Sheridan. Out comes Aiden Steele. Freshman, right? Freshman Aiden Steele?
Yeah, freshman, yeah. Getting good minutes.
Danny Rowe from Colin.
Deep in the corner. Let's see if he can keep possession and
Yeah, we'll take the throw in there.
throw in from Dylan. All right. All right, we're gonna zoom in on this header here.
It's a whole crash play. Mansfield come in with steam, looking to drive that ball with their head. It's a nice throw.
No,
It's loose. Oh, Scholes comes up firing, but the defense just tipped it away from him.
yeah. Keeper had a hand on that one. That's aggressive play in the sun there too. Got to give him a hand for that one.
Yeah. A little direct. You got to find that Colin Caridi. He's able to pull the ball down and scored many goals in his career.
I would just very much like to see us get possession over midfield and making our attacking play from the offensive third, but getting there slowly.
It still looks like there were short bodies in the middle. And it looks like Dylan's up again. And he's guarding the center defender, so it looks like he's still playing forward.
And Danny's on the other side there playing outside back, maybe outside midfield.
He's outside midfield, but he's not guarding a halfback. There he gets into the play.
There we go. So Dylan's back up top, it looks like.
Yeah. Scholes wants a fast one. He's going to do it. He wants to see Dylan run.
And that one is going to run over the end line. Well, we got 13 minutes left. Looks like it's been pretty even so far, right? Back and forth, up and down the field.
Yeah, certainly Franklin's chance was the best. Their one chance was the best. Mansfield had several scrambles, but no real significant shots on goal.
No, that throw in there just a minute ago was probably maybe the most dangerous for the half so far. That should be green. Yep, there we go. Good call, ref. Just a little bit more space sometimes. That's tough to play small ball, super small ball in there, only a couple yards from each other.
Dylan tried to turn him. Some big boys on defense, so it's going to be tough for them to push through.
That's a ball that falls back to Franklin.
Oh, come on, guys. Got to crush a defender if they're trying to play games with you.
Franklin with some sustained possession here.
Yeah, sustained pressure. They're
Key is just to stay in shape. They'll make a mistake. And then the key is we've got to keep possession if we can do it.
And there's Graham. Chunk play to Dylan.
Not a bad ball.
Yeah, good job, that defender. Heading back to the goalie.
Yeah.
Need some more communication. Trying to find Robbie on the right.
He was trying to split those defenders. Not a bad idea, but just got away from him a little bit.
Yeah, it's tough when you're in the middle trying to chase the ball. We got extra players. This kid's good. There's a foul.
That's going to be a foul, yep.
Wrong foot. He's the one that played that kid through.
Yeah.
Not number 9. This is a good player.
Well, he's got pace and quickness and skill. That's
There's the
a
cross.
trio. Oh, that was right
Scholes
there.
fought off his man.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need to get a body and keep him from getting to it, which is what happened there. Which is good.
Scholes looking for Dylan.
Yep. Franklin now finding some space here.
Now, when you chase all game, you get exhausted, so you got to hold on to it a couple of those times. Ten minutes. Big out by Tony Salisbury. Big bounce.
That could be dangerous. It's loose. Oh, all right. Now we got to get back. Good pressure by Pete. Danny's going to go ahead and let one go. It's a good wide ball if he can. No, can't quite get to it. Well, if they hadn't mowed the grass, that one would have stayed in.
That's right. Panthers throw. Aldo trying to find Caridi or Dylan. Nice job by Scholes. Out to Robbie. Robbie, come on. Yeah, little chip to Colin. It's going to run, though, again.
Yeah. We're looking around, which is good to see, but when it gets tight like that, sometimes you just got to pull it back, give yourself some space, and knock it wide.
They got that flat, and they're not. The Franklin is not dropping back, so if you're going to put a ball in, it can't be forward. It's got to be across the line. Franklin's a nice, strong team.
Yeah, they're pretty balanced in terms of skills, size. And that's trouble if he can turn. Oh, nice job by Evan
Some help
coming through
defense.
there.
7 minutes to go.
This is trouble now. Franklin's starting to set up 30 yards.
Yeah. It's a pretty game. Their whole defense, the Franklin's defense sets the stage.
Yep.
They calm everything down. They keep it. They keep it until they want to pass it up.
Yeah, one of the key things is defense is transition first. That's where it starts. So they are knocking it around well. Yeah, we just need a square or trail ball every once in a while. Do the same thing. Give our guys some extra time.
Little pass, guys. Don't just rip it into his back. Goodness. That's going to flip all the way into Anthony.
Yeah, he's on top of that.
6.5 minutes in the first half, 0-0, Mansfield Franklin. Franklin, a very high-powered offense.
Yeah, so I would say first half hour seemed pretty even, but there's going to need to be a little bit of conversation at halftime about how to press Franklin back, farther back on their end. But I agree with you. That would start from the back, in my opinion. Simple little pass to a midfielder. Knock it around a little bit like Franklin's doing right now. Just going to come wide.
There we go, 5.5 minutes. Franklin's on the run.
Well, I'm glad number 14 didn't keep running down there like he was begging for. Otherwise, that could have been a problem, but he stopped. We got a bunch of subs coming in.
Maddie,
Rowe.
Danny, and Aiden in for Graham, Robbie, and Dylan.
All right, these guys got 5 minutes to see if they can put something together. Nice.
So we win some balls, but there's, you know, we don't control the second ball. Franklin's got beautiful layers of
Yeah,
people
well,
coming up.
if you watch, these guys are checking back to the ball occasionally, right? They're finding space. Simple little ball right there, right? Knock it back. He's going to swing it around. Yep. Nice. That's good defense right there. Well done. Now, simple little ball.
I know Evan feels like he's got his finger in the dike back there, but we'd like a throw.
Well, on the other hand, right, no goals
Yeah.
potentially against a strong offense. Coach is going to call a timeout, regroup here for the last 3:45 of the half. So we're going to go on standby, which is this little button right there. So team coming out of the timeout huddle.
There'll be a long throw in on the right here. Looks
No.
like Cam Eddy's coming in.
Somehow, didn't we stop at 3:45? Now it says 3:39, but that's 6 seconds somehow. Don't know. Timekeeper must be keeping track of things on the field, I suppose.
All right. Got the feedback taken care of.
Something, yeah.
339, Cam Eddy, senior left defense with a broken finger.
Gonna give it a heave. He does.
Colin True's first to it. Franklin wins it. Now that didn't find anybody, but Michael's ball that went across the field rather than
Straightforward.
is
That has more
the
more
kind
chance.
of cross that you need. He's
Yep.
got more chance.
Yep.
All right. And that will definitely hurt a defense when one guy can burn two guys on the dribble. That will break down any defense in the world. That's that number 9, though. He's a heck of a player.
Yeah.
He's done that to a lot of players this year, I'm sure.
He's got good skills. Looks like both sides actually, and some quickness on that first step. That's tough. That's where, and Ethan can do this. That's where a little body.
Well, you play the body, right? You don't let the guy. Even if the ball gets around him, doesn't. All right, here's a little chance for True. Oh, that's a chance. Oh.
So close, so close. Colin taking that nicely. First touch on the half volley, left-footed.
That's right. The keeper had to save that, so it's a corner kick.
Yep.
Now that was a little punch through, but the ball didn't run. It was soft enough.
Yeah, had a little
that
loft
Colin
to it.
True was able to chase that down.
Well,
so that equals our.
Colin does run faster when he thinks he's got a shot on the end of his of the run. So
You've coached him,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right, we got Danny Rowe here with an in-swinger he's trying to. That's a nice rip. Oh.
That was close.
Goalie did not come out for that.
No. Sun's a little factor there, maybe.
Did not come out for that, and
because that came right.
no one got on the end of it, which is it's a sad state. But that was a well-delivered ball by Danny.
That came right across, only a yard or two out, looked like.
Scholes. Caridi. Franklin's defense looking to hold.
Yeah, Mansfield coming out of that timeout with some good energy and getting 2 good opportunities right off the bat.
It's under 2 minutes, so the time is on the. There's a push-up by Cam. 2 steal. Trying to find Highland. They play it back to the keeper, who plays it out very nicely. Nice gentle ball. Aldo wins it, trying to find Rowe. Finds him. Rowe trying to find Colin Caridi. Chips it up on his chest.
Collins going to take a rip. Yes, he is. So inside 2 and good pressure. Mansfield changed the momentum completely coming out of that timeout.
You want this in?
We're not having technical difficulties. We're helping with other technology coming into the booth at the moment. Franklin now coming up. We've got some runners.
Yeah, trying to go backdoor on Eddie, but
Yeah.
haven't had it figured out.
I think we just went.
Evan,
We just went. Oh, I'm in.
I'm in.
Okay.
I gave my headset a whack there. And there's the half, 0-0, Dave Elsner.
Well, defensively, that's a good showing. Offense had some chances there in the last 3 minutes, so they can come out.
Certainly the possession, Dave, was all Franklin. But in terms of chances, they both had one
Really good opportunity.
really good opportunity.
Yeah, I think so.
So-
You could easily argue it could be 1-1 for sure. And that's a fair. That would be a fair result, either 0-0 or 1-1. Both teams had their moments. Franklin's possession there for 10 or 15 minutes. They got to make sure that they do what they did the last 3 minutes of the half there, because Franklin was really building some pressure there for a while.
Yeah, trying to figure out how to defend the ball coming out. You can play a game with the defense and don't guard those back four. Just guard the halfbacks. Make the defenders dribble it out. They don't want to.
Nope.
So you put all your pressure on the midfielders, the receivers of the pass.
Yeah, absolutely. And
then-
then make Franklin's defense put it up in the air, and then you have a chance to win it. That works.
So we'll see what Coach Sheridan comes up with at
they are.
halftime.
They got the strategy going down there in the corner. All right, we'll be back. All right, back for second half, and we're noticing the lights are on. Not sure what's going on with that. We got sunlight and stadium lights. Long shadows now on the field, though. So.
Long shadows and directly into Anthony Salisbury's
Yeah.
eyes. Panthers are going to kick off here. It's 0-0, 40 minutes to go. Panthers had the run of play for a great part of that second half, but they both ended up with one excellent chance each.
Yeah, last 10 minutes of that first half was some exciting moments, both sides.
Maddie does a pass. Creedy bams it out.
Let's see if Green can keep up the momentum. They had a timeout there with about 3 minutes, a little over 3.5 minutes left, and they came out and completely switched the momentum around. So let's see if they can continue that here.
Like a handball in there.
Take it. Let's see who's going to serve this one up. Evan.
It's the one way to get our defense to move up.
There you go.
Mr. Elsner is
Set
to have,
piece at
have a
midfield.
set
Yep.
piece. Our defense says, wow, look, this is what half field looks like.
That's good service. Coming right down the 18, and Dylan gets ahead on. Oh, but right at the goal.
The thing is, that's what's exactly supposed to happen. You're supposed to chip it on, and everyone's
Flick it
supposed to
on.
crash in that. Where is everybody?
Well, Colin was making a run, but he was not able to catch up to that. Was it Colin who was running in there? Yeah.
Yeah, timing's everything. No doubt about it. Yeah, nice win by Cam Eddie. Bounces off number 9.
What do we got here? We keep getting a little static in the headsets here today.
Long throw to Dylan, who does win the ball to Matty Highland. Makes it a long run.
Keeps it in. Dylan
Yeah,
pressures that, but that's
defender's smart. Bangs it off Dylan.
yep.
It's pretty nice. Aiden Steele was covering the inside pass,
Yep.
so their defender had only one place to go.
They do have some good composure in the back. There's no question about it. They don't get rattled. They're not rushed about things. Let's see if we can get some. Well, actually, this is going to be. He's going to give this a good throw. There it is.
Goalie doesn't come out. Highland. Aldo bounces it
nice.
in, trying to get it to Steele.
Got a foot on it, but that's a tough ball to turn with. Right, great tracking back from Peter. That's fantastic play. Well done. There you go.
Colin
Simple
True with
little
a little
ball.
gentle pass. Cam Eddy.
Keep it wide. Oh,
Matty Highland comes back to the ball, calls for it.
Peter on fire. Right, the opening moments here. Absolutely covering all kinds of territory.
Colin True puts it into the box.
Yep. Dylan had a run at that, but lost his footing. A little bit of contact, but not enough for a foul. I don't
Evan to
think.
Peter. Peter out to Aiden. To Danny.
A lot of noise on the field now. Good to hear. Both benches up. Both teams into this. Players talking. Players talking to each other, which is great to hear. Oh, here we go.
You'd like to see one leak out to somebody in the middle of the field here and just drill one.
Yep.
It's a little Pop-Tart.
Using the width well, and there's a throw in.
There's a
Cam's
throw.
going to take another one, I'm assuming. Yep.
Looking
Quick
for
in.
Dylan.
Kicking around up top. Tough to get to. With a little body.
Yeah, a little chip shot retaliation on Franklin, so we'll have to get another direct kick here, Dave.
Okay. Third time's a charm, huh? Not sure what is going on with
A little chippy in there. Come on, Mansfield, show them. Win some here. There it is, Skolzy. Dylan. True, trying to find Matty Highland. They have to pop it out to Cam.
deflection. Well, went all the way back to the keep, unfortunately. Sometimes those deflections can make all the difference.
Hey, when you get crosses from the defense, I'll take those every day.
Ethan's going to try and turn. That's a tough play to make.
Salisbury wanted that ball. He was calling for it. Been trained in the ways of the feet. He can handle a ball like that. Push on Scholes, and now it's Franklin's turn to drive in a free kick.
I think we're getting that just from. I think that static is coming just from interference. If we get too close, I don't know.
Too far.
I don't know. Something's
Okay, that's tough ball.
over the top. All right, defense.
Won by.
Yeah, it's a little adjusting to the sun there. I think, right? That's the first time a throw's coming in. Defenders got to be ready for that.
Graham Wells in for Peter Aldo. I think Peter took one in the ribs. He's smarting a little bit there. Oh! Nice step, Colin True.
Yeah.
Colin True takes a dribble. Little pressure. Graham Wells back to True.
That's a nice combination right there. Oh, Colin through ball.
2 offsides.
And just, yeah, but that's a nice idea. Good combination there from Graham and Colin to move that over midfield.
Graham,
and then
Colin, yeah.
the difference there is that both of them were moving into space and finding each other as opposed to.
Look at that pass.
Yeah, it's a great
on
ball
the money.
Right there. Yep. Yep.
Evan fighting real hard over there. Good physicality from Evan Ames, who never shies away from the physical and hasn't since he was a little kid.
Yeah, you got to get scrappy, mix it up. That's going to be on goal. Yep.
Yeah, nice shot by Franklin. Nice play coming out of that throw-in.
Graham working
Graham
hard.
works.
Okay. I'm going to get a foul out of that. Yep, looks like it.
A little continuation. Graham Wells showing some physical there. Taking some shots.
Well, one of the answers to getting a goal sometimes is just be able to mix it up some. There's no question about it.
Comes down to it.
It's part of the game. Evan's going to serve
Now
this
that's
one.
a driven ball, Evan Ames.
Yeah, well done. Into the
And there's
wind.
Cam wants to take a pop at this. That's not so bad. You never know. You might even get a...
It's called contact.
It's called contact. They're
Good.
holding the line so high. You got to, it's so congested. There's no short passes into that bunch. That's 20 guys in the same spot. Colin True back to Evan, or excuse me, Evan Ames from Ethan.
Boy, that's a good first touch there, out of away from danger, but give himself some space. But puts it out of bounds. Franklin's ball. So, first 8 minutes, I'd say, still pretty evenly matched here.
Yeah, Colin Caridi. See, when we start being physical, we're getting fouled, which is nice. That was Colin Caridi. Just a one-on-one. He wanted the ball. He wins it and takes the foul.
Yep. It's a good challenge. This is a long one if Ethan's going to try and put that forward.
Ethan to steal, traps it.
Can you get on it? Oh.
And that'll be a corner. Oh, can't get it out of bounds. Franklin drives it out. Aldo in for Highland, which means...
Someone's going to switch, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, Pete might have asked to go up on the line.
Oh. Well, if he didn't ask, that's what he's playing.
Getting another throwing out of it. Got caught under his cleats.
But
It's
right
nice
now,
that he's trying to possess the ball a little
yeah,
bit.
we need players forward, no question
For a
about it.
shooter.
Dylan's going to give this one a go.
Yeah.
That's a, oh man, that was a good play by the
This is
defender
number
there.
9. This is a jailbreak.
Numbers back now though for Mansfield. That's good play.
And Peter wins it off the defender. He'll take that. They're not very happy. Tough
So,
to see.
That was a couple defenders slowed number 9 down enough to let our couple of the midfielders get back. So he had a head of steam coming across midfield, but slowed him down enough to get some numbers back, which is good. Here comes Cam's long throw. Yeah, they're going to be tough in the air. Everything.
Nice recovery by True.
Yeah. All right, let's that one run. Everything's going through number 9, so one way to counter that is to mark him up.
Throw into Steele. Steele gets a piece for the throw-in or not? No. And Steele hustles back. He's got to keep playing defense, kid.
Referee's calling that one for Mansfield. Temperature plummeting at the moment, it seems like. And Colin's going to rip that one left-footed, and it's going to run
Yeah, it'll be a long throw-in.
over the other. Well, I don't mind shots from 30 yards, but you want to try and get them generally on frame. That's good. That's good patience right there from Franklin. It was close, but dribbled over the line.
Cam Eddie's going to just dump it into the corner, probably.
Let's see somebody running into the. We need some movement off the ball.
There it is. Oh, come on, boys. That's the play. a flick on to goal. I mean,
It's about timing on the runs on that. Oh. Ethan taking another shot for the team.
yeah.
He does not mind throwing his body in there for whatever needs to be done.
Yeah. He went straight up and got collapsed. What was that?
Dylan had his arm up on the guy's shoulder, so I don't think he did that intentionally. The guy got underneath him and kind of pushed
Lifted
it up.
him up?
Yeah.
Evan putting it out to the side.
All right. Franklin throw quickly in. Down to number 9 in the corner. He's going to run around that. Oh, almost.
Too much steam. So we've got about 15 minutes gone. 25 to go, Dave Elsner.
All right.
Another driven ball by Tony Salisbury. Aldo to Dylan. Aldo is playing forward. Colin Caridi out to.
There you go. Early ball here. Let's see. Tried it. Okay. First touch let him down a little bit there for timing, but he had the idea. I like that ball coming across again, like we said, coming across from 25, 30 yards. That's what he was trying to do.
Ethan Scholes telling Mike to go up because there's no one back there, and Mike could get a shot out of this.
There it is. On the, off the post. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah!
In. Beautiful.
True.
Beautiful.
Bing, bang, boom.
That's what Mansfield
Biggest goal of his career so far.
needed. Absolutely.
Keeper made the save. Do you know who it was from?
That was bouncing around. I couldn't tell.
Colin True, 1-0 Mansfield.
That's a big one.
That is a big one.
Puts life into this game. Now the key is to just stay focused
Especially
and not let something happen like that. All right, just take a deep breath as a team and regroup defensively. Let a couple minutes go by and things settle back down, and off you go.
It's a beautiful pass.
That is a very pretty touch right there, yep.
A renewed sense of
Now,
pace. Nice job,
I always saw it.
Graham. 25 minutes to go, 1-0.
Well, I don't mind number 9 dribbling all the way across the field. That's not a dangerous thing right there, so.
Danny Rowe in for Colin True. Did I say Ethan True or did I say Colin True?
Colin.
Good.
I think Franklin was feeling like they,
He's got nice pace over there.
yep.
Way to come back, Danny Rowe. Evan Ames bends it into Dylan using the wind and the spin on that ball.
This is smart, right, by Ethan. Just take your time.
Yeah,
Everybody
as long
settle
as you don't get
down.
in trouble for it.
All right. Dylan's up for that one. Bouncing around some. Oh, that's could be an opportunity for Graham.
Aldo passes to Graham on his left peg.
Yep.
Graham solid over the bar.
Yeah.
A little wide.
That was a good look from Peter. Would have been tough for him to get around on that, and he saw Graham, and that was
They're
another
going to
good
bring
opportunity.
Pete back now and put him in the middle. He had his first taste of being a forward. I think he probably liked it.
Looks like we're still going with 2 forwards, though. What'd you say? There's
Come on there,
Graham.
Graham. Win it again. Tries the
Turns
turn.
on
Nice
it.
job, Graham Wells.
All right. Good hustle. Good hustle. Strong on that ball. Twice, actually. Got through it.
$23 minutes to go. Lots of time. Lots of time. Colin Creedy with the win. Danny Rowe with the win. Aldo. Cam with a shankopotamus. Wants to do better than that.
Yeah, there you go. Just stand him up. Force him back.
Let that sucker run.
Yep.
That'll be a 30-seconder.
Clock management with 22:16 left. Yeah, you can tell
Franklin's getting busy.
They're caught off guard, yep. They did not expect to be down midway through the second half.
Anthony Salisbury. A lot of weight on his shoulders here. Some big outs. A little helpful head. Dylan to Steele. Steele's got wheels, too. Oh, he gets the crunch.
Keeper comes out. Takes a little bit of a shot, but that was good. He was outside the 6. That was that's
You remember
good.
the
That's
Malachi
good play.
crunch?
The Malachi.
Back for the happy days?
Yeah.
Well, Steele just is on the end of that. Just got to stay with him. Panthers. True. Punches it. Franklin is doing a nice job of building bodies. Cametti punches it. Dylan does a nice job. That's how forwards play. Aldo touches it just enough to break it up a little bit. But here's number 9. He's their danger guy. Colin Creedy on him.
Giving him a lot of space right now. I don't know.
Nice little punch in. This kid's good too. Scholes chests it and bangs it. That's a beautiful play by Franklin.
Yeah, good heads up. No looking ahead of time, knowing where the players are. And
That's
right,
the guy, Colin.
right back through midfield.
That's a shot. Up and over.
A little ambitious on that one from 35 plus. 30 plus.
20 minutes, half of the half. 1/4 of the game left, Dave. That's it for my math skills right there.
There we go. Well,
And we can't be chasing the whole game because
Right.
they'll come right down our throats again and again. So
exactly. We got to maintain
We
some
gotta-
momentum and possession.
we got to
Yep.
win some balls, pass some balls, hold some balls, and pick out their key players and sit on them. And we know who they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Creedy can't leave that guy.
Possession, possession, possession. That would be the key for the next
There's
20
Creedy
minutes.
covering number 9. He's got to be on him like glue.
Yeah, I would say 9 and 7. Is 7 the
Yeah, 7's their stopper.
6 maybe? No, it's 6. The big tall guy on the far side there. But you know what? The good news is we're through 5 minutes right after our goal, and things have settled in. So
There's a nice pass by
that's a push. There we go.
Yeah.
Good. All right. The ref on top of that one. Well done.
Now this is dangerous. This is we gotta make some hay here because we're not going to get up very much. I don't think in this game.
No, Colin is wide. If he could make a run inside the box on the backside.
See the man, 14, Evan. Let's go, right?
Far side, far post.
A little direct to Eddie, who flips it too far post for a throw-in.
All right, well, Evan decided to go direct right to the spot, basically, and
Look for the flick, which was successful. Ooh, Colin Creedy out. Maybe getting a breather. Sheridan says get a breather. Take a sip of water. Maybe some high-test Gatorade, son.
Who came
'cause
in?
We need you. Aldo came in.
And Danny Rose out, looks like.
And
too.
Danny Rowan out in favor of...
There it is. That's almost. There it is, bouncing around. Great ball back. All right.
Ah. All right. 18 minutes.
Well, that's ball's bouncing around in front, but that's not just because of luck. That's some good
Yeah,
hustle,
they're
good play.
trying to bring it down, trying to pass it.
Yep.
Ball goes out to the wing. True with a nice body. And I don't even know what position True's playing. Is he playing right mid?
I would say so, yes.
Because like we were talking at halftime, he's playing some D.
Yeah. We got, let's see. It looks like he must have Matty Highland's playing central mid, maybe? Not sure.
Here's the turn. Here's number 7. Danger. All right, Graham, don't get burned. Just play D.
This is
See, this is where you just want to play the midfielders.
quite a bit of patience from Franklin right here. Yep.
Yeah, they're running out of bounds for a throw.
Yeah, pace and weight.
Okay, so Creedy and Rowe back in for Graham, Graham Wells, and
Dylan.
Dylan.
Yep.
It looks like Danny's the lone forward up there. Aldo flicks to Danny. Danny gets run over through the back there. Nice by Colin, who took a cleat and a calf for it. Colin True. Franklin with the throw over the top. He's going to try to shield, but Mike's got a lot of work to do.
Wow.
Evan Ames gets knocked off the ball for a long throw for Franklin. That's a beauty by Franklin. Cam Eddy heads it out. Headed back in by Franklin to goalie. Anthony Sticker Fingers Salisbury picks that up. Thank you very much. No real harm, but a rollout to Cam Eddy.
15 minutes.
Cam looking for Peter, who tits it to Maddie. Maddie to Danny.
That was a good play right there. Passes to space, 2 runners that are moving off the ball. That's what happens.
Nice job, Matty Highland. That's how you come in out of the right wing.
Boy, I got to say, our guys are playing some good defense, but that little patient, composed, left-footed half volley, 30 yards to the outside, that's a quality ball.
Matty hey, that's true. With some wheels and some muscle.
There we go.
Wins it.
Knock it back, use it together, head up.
Takes the throw in.
Right.
You're right, he can run when he wants to.
Yes.
When he's sniffing goals.
That's right.
And that burned the lungs a little bit. So Danny and Danny and True will go out.
This is a good opportunity.
In favor of Robbie and
we've been winning these consistently now here, so let's see if we can do another little flick onto somebody crashing the net. No, not that time. That's a foul.
Yeah, got a corner out of it.
Oop, wait a minute.
We haven't seen any called fouls on dislodging
No.
a player
Yeah.
on a shield, one way
Yeah.
or the other.
That's a
Against Attleboro, literally tripping kids going for the ball, and there was no. Here's the crash. It's a good rip.
service. And there
There
it
it
is.
is!
It's in.
Aiden Steele
Wow. All right.
from Maddie Highland.
Yeah.
Aiden Steele from Maddie Highland. Woo!
That is a statement right there. 2-0, 12:57 left.
2-0 Mansfield.
Mansfield beating up on the number 2 or 3 team in the league right now.
Coach Tommy put that play in last game and worked. Worked again today. 13 minutes to go. Up 2. I don't think Mansfield's been up 2 this whole year.
No, I don't think so. That's because we haven't had 2 goals in one game, I don't think.
Now they've moved their defenders up. Some of their better players up. There's going to be a lot of work here, boys. Harmlessly, Ant Salisbury. Ant throws it to Cam. Cam tries to find Pete. Maddie Highland working hard on that side.
Mansfield looking confident now, and rightly so. Maddie chasing.
That gets fast.
Yeah, 6.
But Maddie Highland nipped him, and Scholes pops it out. Steele, Colin. Maddie Highland again coming in off his wing position to put some pressure.
That's good reading
on the pass.
That's good read of the flow of play from Matt. Absolutely.
Here's number 20. He's moved up the field too. Eddie with a very nice play. Ravi out to Steele. Steele trying to find Dylan. And we'll take that throw with 11 minutes to go. Aldo for Rowe. Rowe for Aldo, I should say. Get a little water and a little instruction from Coach Sheridan. Thrown by Dylan. Big punt. Butt trap by Mike Caridi, effective. Maddie wants to play it down the line, and it'll hang in there for a little bit. Everyone's looks pretty marked in here. Dave Elsner
I would say so.
makes the Panthers boot it out, right to shield it all the way back to Anthony Salisbury.
Yep. That's good talk from Anthony there. Good communication.
Rolls it out to Scholes. One by Caridi. Yeah, we got too many guys up. I don't know why we have so many guys up at this point. I haven't said that in a long time, but that hole, there's a hole in the middle.
Well,
Looks like we got 3 forwards.
so goals are feeling good all of a sudden.
Aldo learned something from Coach Sheridan and row back to the bench.
But I would agree, given where we are in the season and
10 minutes to
two up with less than 10, I think we've done the work offensively. Now it's
Maddie Highland arguing with the call, with the ref. Oh, great turn. But Mike Caridi with a little dribble, with a little thought, a little chip. It's a nice descent. There, Franklin rebuilds. Robbie Healy on defense. Aldo sticks him. Dylan going to steal, who's got the wheels.
Yep.
And that danger makes the Panthers knock it out of bounds.
Yep. It was a good, quick transition there. Peter stole it. Quick little tap out to Dylan. Dylan one touch over the top.
All right, guys. Got 4 back, Dave Elsner, with a throw right to the keeper. Keeper came out that time. There was no skip. No skip pass off the head that time. It was just a long throw in. Nice team trap by Franklin. Long ball in. Anthony collects it.
Yeah, he's going to grab that one every time.
8 minutes to go. 2-0 Mansfield. Anthony looks to give it a rip. Successful out to the corner. Matty Highland
That's good.
pushes it out to Cam Eddy.
Good body work right there. Good shielding from Peter. It's a tough ball to handle right there. Throw in for Mansfield.
Yep, good win. Throw in. Over to Steele. Steele's got a look.
Goes for the cross. Got under that one a little bit more than he wanted to.
You know, it's a one-on-one over there with Robbie Healy. Foul on Scholes. Scholes pulled way out of position, so he might as well foul there and set everybody back up. He was playing center field, not right back. So
Yeah.
sometimes when you follow a man, you end up.
When your right back is fouling somebody 15 yards over midfield, sometimes that's time to regroup.
Head ball by Eddie to Mike Caridi. Tries to advance it. Yep. Get the pressure, you know. The pressure's getting to him.
Yep.
Guy's on the ball.
Yeah,
Mike Caridi did a fine job.
I think that's part of what's
Was
been
that Mike or
happening
Colin?
I'm not sure, but we're closing them down a lot faster than we were in the first half, I would say. We were giving
Yeah.
more time on the ball, and that's we've cut that in half, I would say, here this last 15, 20 minutes.
Matty with a nice stick and a win. And the win. Cam Matty looking for he'll just wants to go over the top to Dylan. Oh, lucky. Colin Curry. Nice little pass there to Robbie. Robbie finds Peter. Peter back to Michael. Michael looking for Matty, who finds him. Drops it right down into the corner. Not terrible place with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, chewing up some time doing that, and that's
It's making them start from a long way back.
well, when we have possession across the field in midfield, good things can happen after that. So that's what's been happening the last 2 or 3 times.
Aiden Steele giving him a heck up there. It's tiring, but that's pretty balls. To Matty Highland. And Matty says, yeah, we'll take the throw.
Yeah, that's good.
Colin
thinking.
True in for Colin Caridi with under 5 minutes. Don't know exactly what that was.
I don't know what that whistle was for. Yeah, a little strange.
Nice job, Matty Highland. Dragging it, keeping it on his feet. Drives it across. Looking for a Looking for a runner.
For a runner, yeah. Not there, but that's all right. That was the right idea. Evan
Tough
heads
to get
it-
much on that one.
Yeah, but heads it wide, though. That was the right play, not back up the middle, so.
And Franklin is pressing in deep. Dylan hustling back from deep. Cam Eddy winning clean, driving it out. Oh, nice play.
Yeah.
Evan driving it out to the right wing, trying to find a Robbie.
Inside, well inside 5 minutes now.
And here they're coming up the right. Evan with the stop. Slide tackle out of bounds, does Evan. Always keeping his body on the man. Robbie Healy out in favor of Captain Colin Caridi. 2-0 Mansfield looking to hang on here. Franklin is pressing everybody up. They're only playing with 3 in the back. They've got their big number 20 right to him. Oh,
It's all right.
we'll take it.
Just nice and easy.
Trap out of bounds by
Yeah.
Franklin.
Don't need to rush this, really.
This would be the biggest win of the season.
I would say so.
Second place team.
For sure, making a statement, right? Mansfield can play with the best in the league at the moment. Uh-oh. That's not what he wanted to do. Nice, simple ball back. Matt trying to find Dylan up top. They're just going to knock it around.
Yeah, it's guarding those guys, not letting anything easy. And there's a win by Colin True, taking it down. Mike banging it up. Goal scorer Aiden Steele.
Yeah,
Matty Highland's done a fine job on
he
defense
has had
too.
a great shift, absolutely. Great half. And Aiden, just his chasing up top is causing giving him a little bit less time on the ball, and it's causing some confusion. This ball's,
Headed in sharply by Franklin, looking for a runner, but Anthony was the first to the ball.
yeah. Aiden's been a little more active up top. I think that's also causing Franklin to have to move the ball more quickly than they might want to.
Anthony with a fine drive.
Here he comes. Yep.
Steal.
Oh, good. Nice first touch there.
Takes a shot to the keeper.
All right.
Might have wanted to just go to the corner on that, but that's maybe a junior or senior's play.
Oh, good first control there from Matt. Right back to him now in the middle.
To the flag, buddy. To the flag. Just to the flag. Just to the flag. It's up and over. Oh, looking for more glory.
Yeah. They're not packing it in on defense here. That's good to see. Stretch the field. Get it to 3-0.
I'd like to dribble that corner flag. Up 2-0. Colin True hustling like a son of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Coaches are going to say, oh, so you can run fast there, Colin True?
Right, right. We saw you do it, right? Got a foul.
Peter with the foul, stopping the play. But
Quick take from Franklin. They got to get a little bit more direct now. They're running out of time, so.
and this is going to be a... There it is.
That is it. Mansfield coming onto the field strong. The bench cheering on the players on the field, and rightly so. That's a great win. Great win. 2-0.
2-0 win. Biggest win of the season. There was parts of that game where Mansfield didn't have the ball much.
Nope.
But when they settle the ball,
Makes all the difference.
when they make a couple passes,
Yep.
they've got the talent to get up into the penalty area and make some noise.
Yeah. And they're scrappy around the goal.
All right. That's a great win, Dave Elsner.
All right. We will sign off.
And we will do I think we're going to have some players of the game. I'd like to think so.
I think we should definitely do that for
All
this
right.
game.
Well, let's converse and figure that out.
Okay.
Thanks, folks.
All right. We'll see you.
All right. We got the 3 players of the game today. Big 2-0 win over North Attleboro. Probably the biggest game of the season, I would think. We're going to go right to the goal scorers, and we're going to start with. Well, let me introduce him first. Got Colin True on the left, Aiden Steele in the middle. There are goal scorers. So let's start with Colin True. How'd that goal happen?
Sort of the same as a lot of our goals this season. It was a deep throw from Dylan Buchanan. Got a little flick, hit the post, and then it tipped off Aiden Steele and came right to me, and I just passed it in.
You got two cracks at it.
Yeah, I hit the post, and then it bounced off Steele. He couldn't get a firm connection on it, so it came back to me.
What position were you playing at that
I
time?
was right mid.
Playing right mid?
Yeah, so I was towards the throw, and then I flicked it, and then it hit the post, and then came back.
Nice. And Aiden Steele, how'd yours happen?
Matty Highland whipped it in from the corner. All I remember is the guy ducking, and I said to myself, I got to score, so I put it in, finally.
That was a beauty. And was that the first or the second goal? I can't remember.
First.
That was the first one, yeah. The GW,
Yeah.
the game winner. And Graham Wells, excellent game today. Really good game. Playing outside mid, and it looked like the outside mids and all the midfielders, but the outside mids especially played a ton of defense today.
I just thought, I noticed that they just kept on squeezing in their midfields, and they wanted to play this 5 in the middle, so I just thought if I man-marked my guy and worked with Seti more, then we would actually be able to defend them. And so we switched off on 3 and 9 a lot, and that was able to really help out with defense, and they just plopped the ball over, and it was easily a goal kick, and then we got possession again.
In the second half, it looks like you guys took the small ball away from them. And you were
Yeah.
just swarming on the first pass, and they didn't get that many dangerous balls into the penalty area. But you also had a couple shots today.
Yeah, I tried. It was a little bit tough because I sort of didn't really put my planter foot that well, so it sort of hooked right. But I feel like if I just pick my head up more, I think I can definitely hook it in.
Yeah, it was a good game. So what is this one on the rank in terms of games of the season? How do you think the team's coalescing here in the back third of the season?
I think this just means that we have momentum, and we haven't had a whole lot of that this season, and we need to use it and go on a run.
Aiden?
I think we should start playing every game like this. Come out hard, come out strong, come out ready to win, come out with intensity. We can't slack. We just got to balls to the wall and just, win every game now.
We need the energy of everyone in these last games, the fans, I think especially, and moreover the bench. I think if we should get more energy, because during the start of the games we always seem to just sit and sort of let things pan out, and that's sort of when it becomes bad. However, during the second half we were standing up, cheering, and that's how we won, I think.
Yeah, a lot of team spirit going on out there as well. A lot of team spirit, a lot of team energy on the field and off the field, and that's a great way to start momentum for the rest of the year. I agree, 100%.
Congratulations, boys. Great game.
Thank you.
Thank you.